I see a disco ball in there. Now you're going to notice a theme to what I am listing up. I bet you already guessed it. I am listing up Afghans. These are all Afghans that either I sourced or my daughter sourced. And next up is a bunch of linens, and my daughter is helping me by taking pictures. It is so much faster when someone's doing one thing while you do another reselling activity. It really helped me out. Thank you, Green Bee Explorer. And as you can see, I have a variety of linens. Some are wall hangs, there's a pillow. Some are tablecloths. Here are my stacks so far. I need to keep adding more items. There's some fabric, some handkerchiefs, a neck scarf, and another Afghan. I am all set up to do another live sale. Again on Niknax. I'm actually going to do 2 sales. And I'll let you know how it turns out at the end of both shows. As you can see, I'm doing all Afghans. These are all crocheted items. And then I have linens. I have pillowcases. I have dresser scarves. That's a vintage apron. A pillow back there. A tree skirt. A neck scarf. Even tablecloths. That's just fabric. So I will let you know how it turns out after I go through both shows. Typically on my live sales, I'm always doing glass and pottery and vintage items. So this is reaching out there a bit. I'm being daring. We'll see how it goes on this platform. However, I've been telling everybody in my shows that I was going to have this particular show. So I'm hoping that people see it on there. I'm going to run it twice in one day. Once today is Sunday, so once at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, and then again at 10 p.m. to catch my night owls, my late people. And I might run it a few more times, and then I will switch to another show I've been telling them about. I am going to do a afternoon tea type of show where I'm going to do like teacups and teapots and like tidbit trays and little salad plates and creamers and sugars, anything related to like afternoon tea. So that'll be another show that I'll put together. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm going to go over what sold in my early show, and then later on I'll show you the setup for my late show and what sold on that. The first couple items that sold on my linens and Afghan show were actually linens. I was calling these wall hangs or table toppers. I actually bought these together. They are, I think, like maybe mass produced, made in China. It's got like a silk background. I just love this because it's like machine embroidered with butterflies on this one. And this one has, I guess they're like cranes, but very Asian flair to them. Just love those. So these 2 items sold to the same person. And then people started asking about all of the Afghans. Now, I started off with showing everybody these first and kind of talking about what I had. These 2 are the larger ones that fit like the back of a sofa or the bottom of a bed. They would cover the top of a bed, not completely like a bedspread, but they're pretty sizable. And then I had what I called my baby blankets. Now, this one's just blue and white, so not necessarily a baby blanket, but these are both like pastels, very much like you would think for a baby blanket. And then these are, and let me back up. These two were definitely made by the same person. It's the same yarn. You can tell the person who crochets it, it's all about the tension and how well they crochet, how long they've been crocheting. I'm always looking for quality of yarn and quality of work. That's important. My mom had a yarn shop, and I learned to crochet when I was 9. She used to teach the girls at 4-H, how to crochet. And so I am really into looking at these Afghans and blankets that I find, in various thrift stores. I find them mostly at the thrift stores. I have found them occasionally at the bins. And then these two up here are corner to corner ones. These are lap blankets, and they are definitely made by the same person. They're the same feel to them in terms of yarn and the basket weave here. And corner to corner means that they started at one corner, and then you can see on the diagonal, they just went from one corner to the next. During the pandemic, I was on a lot of crocheting Facebook groups, and everybody kept talking about these. These were the rage to make these corner to corner in all different patterns. This just happens to be a basket weave one. They were all talking about making these blankets. It's so funny. As much as I crochet, I did not crochet at all during that period of time, but I did later on make little Christmas stocking ornaments for my friends and gave them out as gifts in their bags. So anyways, what sold on my early show was 5 of the Afghans. And it just so happens to be the ones on top. These both sold. This one, and this one. And a few people were bidding them up. A few of them got bid up, which was fun. The one person asked about this, and then when I ran it, I think 3 people were bidding on it, which is the way auctions are supposed to happen. Sometimes when I do my live sales, I kind of put you kind of have to put the minimum you're willing to accept. And then if it gets bid up, that's fantastic. And so I was pretty happy with that. So what happened was then, and I'll give you the totals on this in just a second, was I realized I had another show scheduled for 10 o'clock. And I only had 2 Afghans left. I still had my linens and my pillow there. And I was like, I need to add more items. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There's one missing. There it is. This was sitting in the other room. So I also sold this one. So that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Afghans. This is kind of like a lap blanket, but it's also could be used as a table topper. It's square and it's not very big. My cost of goods for everything that I sold in my 4:30 show was $16.76, and I made $90 plus shipping. Now let me take away the items that sold, and then I will put up everything that I had for my second show, which I did at 10 p.m., and then I'll tell you what sold in that show. I wanted to include some new vintage items into that late night show. So these are the items that I am hurrying up to take pictures of and do the descriptions and get them all listed up into that show. It's just a vintage variety. For my 10 o'clock show, I hurried up and grabbed items and listed them up and changed the title of the show to Vintage Variety, Afghans, and Linens. I added that little hot mat back there to the linen side, and then the items in the middle here and up here were the vintage variety. And I sold 4 items during that show. The first item that sold is this Afghan down here. This Afghan, I have had this listed up on other platforms, and I don't know why it wasn't selling. It is so beautiful with the design and the colors. I'm so glad that somebody bought it on Niknax. So that sold. And let me, I was pushing everything back when I did that. And then this beautiful bowl sold. The person's like, can I see the item with the tulips on it? She recognized it and then told me after she bought it that she has another bowl that it matches. It has this embossed edge, which is so pretty, so feminine. Gold trim. And then on the back here, it says Bernadette Porcelain Fine, Czech Republic. And it has initials LC in there. And then after she bought this, she was like, can I see the cross stitch one? Because I had already shown all of my linens at that point. And so she also bought this item. This is a dresser scarf that somebody did all of that work on, all that cross stitch. And as you know, us resellers are always just saving things from the landfill. I don't quite remember where I got this. It might have been, I had bought a random bag of linens at an estate sale. And I think that's where I got this. I think this was in that. In fact, the more I think about it, I think that is exactly where I got this. And the other items that sold, oh, I'm sorry, one more item. That was already 3 items. Only one other item sold, and that is this item right here. However, when I went to look at it today, it said that the payment failed on this item. So I'm hoping the person gets the notification, realizes that they need to update their payment method. If that happens, your card expires or you never put it in to begin with. Like if you registered to district and then join the Niknax market, you still have to attach some sort of payment method to your account in order to purchase things. And it's possible the person didn't realize or thought they did, or whatever the case may be. So as soon as this is paid for, I will ship that out. If it never gets paid for, I will just put it back into the marketplace. For the 3 items over here that sold, the dish, the dresser scarf, and the Afghan, my total cost of goods was $9.35, and I sold them for $34. Good news! The 4th item got paid for. The customer got a hold of me and said she put in another payment method. So for the 4 items that I sold on that 10 o'clock show, that brings my cost of goods up to $10.74, and I sold them for $38. Only after I ran my Afghan shows did I remember I had another Afghan. And it is this beautiful pastel baby one. I am busy listing and listing some more. Getting ready to do another live show on Niknax.net. Doing all of these live shows is certainly helping me clear out my inventory. For this show, I ran it really late. I started it at 11:15 Eastern Standard Time. And I sold one item. It just happened to be this reticulated dish. I paid $3.99 for that dish and sold it for $12 plus shipping. It is Christmas Eve and I just dropped off a package at the post office, and I always drive past my favorite Goodwill that's near my house, and so I'm going to go in and pop in and just look around. I'm planning on going shopping, like after Christmas shopping, on Thursday, and I'm going to hit up a couple of other thrift stores that are my favorites that are in the area, but I'm like, I can't resist popping in just to see if there's anything I can put in my cart and flip for a profit. Checking out the carts first, and this looks like it might be a vintage ornament. $3.99. A fragrant ornament? I don't know about that. Oh, always looking for Valentine's items. It looks a little scratched up. Yeah, a little too scratched up, but pretty. Let's see what that looks like. Lennox. Yep, that's a Lennox base. I don't think there's any sales or anything today. Not a discount day either. Oh, look how cute. Stolen Kiss, $3.99. Cute little babies. Well, there's a Jasper ware. It's got the wall hanger on the back of it. Trying to read the back of it, it's just so small. My eyes aren't what they used to be. I'm going to think about it for a second. Put that in there. Alright, let's go to the last card here. Oh, that is a brass bell. With an eel on the top of it. Like anything brass. Oh my goodness. What is that? Kind of scared me when I turned around. Noble gems. That is a cute. Oh, I need two hands to get that out. But, oh, look at the moose over here. It's a moose mug made in China, and then here's his buddy, the Canada moose milk jug. Okay, I got that ornament out of the box, and it is a Kurt Adler. I kind of like that it comes with the box. I'm going to put that back in there as best I can, and that is going in the cart. Really pretty vintage green ornaments, not quite the ones I'm looking for. AMC glass ornaments. Originally sold at Hudson's, which is an old department store that used to be here in Michigan. Seen this before. They have a whole bunch of new items. We got your scrapers, underwear, men's and women's. This area used to be all shelves with like items for sale, but now it's all new items, gloves, scarves, all kinds of things. I'm in the picture aisle. Of course, I'm looking for vintage cross stitch or crewel pieces or anything else that looks interesting. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, check that out. There's an old Ford Expedition. But nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Ah, let's check out these buttons here, these pins. Can't quite see what some of them are. That one says Staples on it. The Fast Team Mission 2019 Deep Space. I don't know what these are. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave them for $5.99. I see a disco ball in there. On the other side, he has a face. It's a smiley face disco ball pillow. I have so much of that restaurant ware already, but I don't have any plates. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have the big plates. I have the smaller version of these. I have to think about those. Well, I'm going to think about them. They're going to go here. This location of Goodwill never has any flatware, but I just saw they had this. That's the first time I've ever seen anything here. Oh. And that is why it's going to stay here. Quick look through the mugs. Not seeing anything. Let me take a look at this one. It's kind of neat looking. Grace for $5. No, not paying $5 for a mug. Even half price, I wouldn't pay $2.50 for it. Let's see what these are. Oh, there's our plastic. Let's see what this is. Oh, India. Pretty. Not much on the shelves. What is this? It's damaged. Not a spode. Looking for spode. These are cute. They're little tennis racket coasters inside of like a racket holder. That is so cute. Kind of a mix-match set of coasters there. Shoe. $2.99 and $2.99. This is a cute napkin holder with the birds on it. Oh, it says something on these. Oh, I see Otagiri, Japan in there. Oh, it's all chipped up. This is Judith and Griffith. I guess that's the artist. $4.99. Back there, that bunny, that's a hobbyist piece. Let's take a look at that. Oh, he's chipped. Oh, it's signed 1980. This is still here from the last time I was here, which was a while ago. Oh my goodness. I would have picked this up if it wasn't chipped. Oh, it has no price on it though. No price, they won't sell it. This is cute. Looks like a grandfather with his grandchild. They're out fishing with the dog, missing the fishing rod. Yeah, it's broke. It's broke on the top there. It was $5.99. This looks interesting. It looks like a little trinket box. Oh, I almost knocked that over. That's really neat. I like the inlay on it. It's like stone. $3. A little more than I normally pay for a trinket box, but that is so neat looking. That's not a scratch. That's, yeah, I guess that's part of the stone. I'll put that in here. And I also picked up this. This is another Kurt Adler. Pretty sizable ornament there. It's got its tags on it. And that's $3.99. That is a nice platter. Oh, plastic. 2 of them. I thought it was going to be ceramic. Oh, that's very lightweight. Not in the best of condition either. It's all peeling off in the bottom there. Sometimes I find things in this aisle, usually not. Let's see what this is. Yes, I was gonna say, how can that not be chipped? There it is. It's chipped. $4.99. Okay, I couldn't go down this earlier because somebody was in here testing out one of the snow globes. It's over there. Kept winding it up and winding it up and winding up and letting it play. So I was like, let me just go to a different aisle. So this is the holiday aisle. We got some Christmas glasses in there. Little fabric trinket box. And wow, we got a gold turkey. Let's see what. Oh, that's heavy. It's like metal. This is cute. $3.99. I don't know what that is on there. Let's check this out. It's a VW bus. Oh my, it's heavy. Oh, it lights up. It was originally $14.99. They have it for $7.99. Let's see if I can squish that in here. I don't know. And then there was something, oh, there was something stuck to the top of it and it's not there anymore, whatever that was. Oh, probably the Christmas tree, I bet. So a German tin. Let's see what that says. Die Frankenreich zu Nürnberg. Trinket box, but not the kind I'm looking for. $5. That's a cute votive. Very modern. Oh, you know what? Is that a... Oh, that might be by that... Hold on, I might have to look at this one. I can see that name under there. Okay, that is who I thought it was because I could see the name Baker on the bottom. I just couldn't think of her first name. It's Joan. Joan Baker. $4.99 is a bit much. It only sells between $7 and $10, but it's a little votive holder. I picked up a really small candle topper, like a glass, crackle glass candle topper, and that sold well. So here we have all of the holidays. We've got Halloween, Easter, some Christmas. I think that's supposed to look like Yadro. We got some Easter in the back there. And some more Easter. Oh, look at these. Halloween. They are cute. Look at their pipe cleaner arms. Oh my goodness. I guess somebody made these. These look like hobbyist pieces. We got $3.99 each. They are adorable. just a quick look through Christmas. That's a giant ornament. Santa. $5 though. Really cute. Alright, I think I'm kind of done. And I think I'm going to put these back. And I'm going to put back the Jasperware. I am back in the car. My total spend was $17. I got the little trinket box. I got the brass bell with the eagle on top and the 2 Kurt Adler ornaments. I put the other items back. Right as I got up to the register, there was 2 other women that were looking for sheets. They were told that there were sheets, and we're talking brand new sheets. Again, they are stocking up a majority of the middle of that store with all new products. So the only cashier was like, oh, let me run to the back right as I stepped up to the register. Then another person got behind me, and then 2 more people got behind it. And we were waiting and waiting and waiting while that person was searching around the back. A manager came up and was like looking at, why are we all standing here and there's no person to help us? And then she wouldn't wait on us either. She just ran back to get the cashier. And they couldn't find the sheets anyways. The manager's like, they're all gone. They're all gone. So anyways, got to chatting with the person behind me. We had a nice chat about cars, you know, from the 70s, things like that. And so I was supposed to be listing all day today, or most of the day, but I did want to drop off that one package at the post office. Even though the post office was closed, I could still drop it off in that bin that they have, and so that worked out. It won't get scanned probably until Thursday, you know, like the day after Christmas, but who knows, they might have a night shift that scans all the items, and then it'll be on its way. So I'm pretty happy with my finds, and they will probably be coming to a live sale, upcoming live sale at some point. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all of you. And if you're new here, to subscribe to my channel or any channel on YouTube, it is free. Then hit that bell, and then you'll get notifications of when the videos are available. Put any comments down below. I love reading your comments. And I will catch you guys on the next one.